Welcome everybody to another location video. I am Granda and we are in the very lovely scenery place known as Cronulla. This is my second time actually being here today, so I'm very interested to see what we are going to be showing you throughout. I am going to be taking you on a very interesting journey that when I last came here it was actually quite fascinating to see the surroundings, so now I'm going to be taking you all with me. So without further ado, let's get right into showing you the amazing Cronulla. Cronulla is a suburb of Sydney within the state of New South Wales, Australia. Boasting numerous surf beaches and swimming spots, the suburb attracts both tourists and Greater Sydney residents. Cronulla is 26 kilometres south of the Sydney Central Business District in the local government area of the Sutherland Shire. It's derived from the Aboriginal word Cronulla, meaning place of the small pink seashell, in the dialect of the area's indigenous inhabitants, the Gwengal, who were a clan of the Tharawal or Dawawal tribe. They inhabited the southern geographic areas of Sydney. The beaches were named by surveyor Robert Dixon, who surveyed here in 1827 to 28, and by 1840 the main beach was still known as Cronulla. In July 1852, the schooner Venus was wrecked on the beach, which was referred to in newspaper reports as Cronulla. Along the peninsula, framed by Botany Bay to the north, Bates Bay to the east, Port Hacking to the south, and Gunnamatta Bay to the west. The neighbouring suburb of Woolooware lies to the west of Cronulla, and Burrannerd lies to the southwest. The Kurnell Peninsula, the site of first landfall on the eastern coastline made by Captain James Cook in 1770, is reached by driving northeast out of Cronulla on Captain Cook Drive. After the Illawarra Railway line was built to Sutherland in 1885, the area became popular for picnics and swimming. Steam trams operated between Cronulla and Sutherland from 1911. Many regulars rented beach houses at Cronulla every year for school holidays. The Oriental Hotel was built by Captain Spingull in 1888 on the present site of apartments behind the North Cronulla Hotel. The Cecil Hotel was located on the foreshore of South Cronulla, and the Ritz Cafe was popular with holidaymakers. The Cecil apartments were built on the former site of this hotel. The steam trains were replaced by a Cronulla branch of the Illawarra Railway line when it opened in 1939. Trains terminate at Cronulla Railway Station on the Cronulla branch of the Illawarra Railway line on the Sydney's Trains network. Cronulla's Tunnel Gallery is just north of the station, linking Cronulla's street to Token Street. It's a popular tourist attraction and many beachgoers from all over Sydney. Cronulla Beach features a long stretch of sand that runs from Boat Harbour to North Cronulla, followed by rock pools and another sandy beach at South Cronulla. The beaches from north to south are Boat Harbour, Green Hills, Wonder, Eluera, North Cronulla, Cronulla, Blackwoods, Shelly's and Oak Park Beach. Local names are also applied to various parts such as the alley between Cronulla Beach and North, the wall between North and Eluera, midway between Elorella and Wonder, sand shores near the mouth of Port Hacking Estuary, Voodoo Reef and the Point. Recreational areas for swimming, surfing, bodyboarding, body surfing and other water sports. Shark Island, just off Cronulla Beach, is a famous surfing and bodyboarding sport and the bodyboarding spot and the site of the annual Shark Island Challenge bodyboarding contest. Gunnamatta Bay provides protected swimming at the baths of Gunnamatta Park. Port Hacking is a popular location for such water sports as water skiing and wakeboarding. The main shopping strip runs along the street, which has partly converted into a pedestrian mall known as Cronulla Plaza. It also extends along the Kingsway, Gorail Street and other surrounding streets. It's developed a cafe culture with some cafes and restaurants located along the North Cronulla foreshore and plaza. The suburb boasts a Ridges high-rise hotel, although tourists can choose from a variety of hotels, motels and serviced apartments. Within the area there's many restaurants, nightclubs, pubs and bars, as well as a brand new Hoyt cinema that opened in late 2020. Puberty Blues is a book and movie about the surfing culture in the Sutherland Shire. The Australia's Next Top Model Cycle 4 house was situated at Gunnamatta Bay, and the Shire is a reality TV show with Cronulla as its main setting. Its filming commenced in early 2012. The sand dunes, also known officially as the Cronulla Sand Dune and Wanda Beach Coastal Landscape, an open space heritage listed nature conservation and visitor attraction located south of Sydney on the Carnell Peninsula at Lindum Road in Carnell, New South Wales. Formerly it was a site for sand mining, filmmaking and had use as terrestrial property. It's also known as part of Cornell Peninsula, Headland and Cronulla Sandhill. It was added to the New South Wales State Heritage Register on the 26th of September 2003. The local National Rugby League football club is the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks. The Cronulla Sutherland Leagues Club and home ground Endeavour Field are located on Captain Cook Drive at Woolooware. Founded in 1963 as Cronulla Caringbah, the Sharks are an Australian professional rugby league club based in Cronulla, in the Sutherland Shire, southern Sydney, New South Wales. They competed in the National Rugby League, Australasia's premier rugby league competition. The Sharks, as they are commonly known, were admitted to the New South Wales Rugby League Premiership, predecessor of the Australian Rugby League and the current National League competition, in January 1967. The club competed in every premiership season since then, and during the Super League War joined the Rebel competition before continuing on in the reunited NRL Premiership. The Sharks have been in competition for 56 years, appearing in 4 grand finals, winning their first premiership in 2016 after defeating Melbourne Storm at Stadium Australia. Founded by Peter Burns, Cronulla debuted in 1967 wearing a sky blue jersey adorned with a white V and red numbers on the back, at the then premiership winner Monty Porter and the coaching of Ken Kearney. Cronulla earned immediate recognition when they beat Eastern Suburbs at the Sydney Sports Ground in their first match. They had only 2 more wins against Norths and Parramatta, finished last on the competition table. The Cronulla Sutherland Leagues Club is known as Sharkies, is located on Captain Cook Drive at Woolooware. The Leagues Club sits beside Cronulla Sutherland home ground, Endeavour Field. Proposal to develop the land assets of the Leagues Club, which owns the stadium and land around field, stumbled for many years prior to arrival of renowned businessman Damien Iveen. In partnership with his head of finance, Craig Douglas, the plans finally became more attainable as details of a residential and shopping centre were released in August 2012. The club receives final approval for their plans, solving a 40-year-old problem of financial instability. Matthew Flinders and George Bass explored and mapped the coastline Port Hacking Estuary in 1796. The southernmost point of Cronulla is named Bass and Flinders Point in their honour. John Cannell received a grant of 380 acres, 1.5 kilometres in 1835. Thomas Holt, born 1811 and passed in 1888, owned most of the land that stretched from Sutherland to Cronulla in the 1860s. Holt built Sutherland House on the foreshore of Gullamatta Bay in 1818, on the eastern side of Savannah. In 1888, Master Mariner Captain Joseph Henry Royce Spingal became the pioneering resident of Cronulla when, with his family, he constructed the 2-storey Oriental guest house on land above where today's North Cronulla Hotel sits. The Depression of 1890 and a lack of reliable transport access from Sutherland saw the Captain's Pub sold. The Cronulla area was subdivided in 1895 and land was offered for sale at £10 per acre. In 1899, the government named the area Gunnamatta, which means Sandy Hills, on 26th of February 1908. It was officially changed to Cronulla, and Gunnamatta was used for the name of the bay on the western side. Sandhills of Cronulla possesses historical, cultural, scientific and natural significance as a place of early European contact with the Gunnamatta people. The site has significant Aboriginal signs and habitation from carvings, ceremonial sites, medens, and sites of flaked sharpening stones. The site is most significant interest to the Aboriginal community, as many of the other hills and dunes that were inhabited by their ancestors have now disappeared. As the dunes move or drift, most of the sites once occupied by the Aboriginal people have been covered and preserved. Today's members of the Tharawal people still live near the Cronulla sand dunes and participate in their traditional Aboriginal art and culture. Salmon Holes Reserve in Cronulla have stunning views over Port Hacking River and Royal National Park, great for fishing, snorkeling and scuba diving away from crowds. Family-friendly reserve with a playground, picnic spots and facilities, a beautifully landscaped area overlooking Port Hacking River and across to the Bundina. The Royal National Park area is a popular spot for swimming. The area is not patrolled, so please take care and do not swim alone or in bad weather. The notable famous Australian residents that have lived within Cronulla have been Tom J. Williams, Scott Morrison, Luke Barnes, Lara Bingle, Brandon Cowell, Elaine Griffiths, Daniel McPherson, Chris McCormack, Craig Alexandria, Tony Perrin, Ben McNeil, Miles Pollard, Jason Stephen, Charlie Vinson, Damon Kioff, Steve Wolf, Crystal Forscott, and Bo Ryan. Gunnamatta Park are located in Gunnamatta Bay. It's a large leafy park on 14 acres of land, a short walk from Cronulla train station. The park is perfect for family gatherings and picnics with large grassed areas, shade trees and a playground. The park adjoins Gunnamatta Bay's tidal baths, a large netted swimming area with a beach. Main Hall Pavilion has a capacity of 300 and is suitable for functions, church services, forums, presentation days, and fitness groups. The activity room 2 has a capacity of 70 and is suitable for functions, fitness and youth groups. Activity room 3 has a capacity of 40 and is suitable for playgroups and sporting groups. The pavilion was built in 1939 and the original parts of the building are heritage listed. It's also currently used by multiple community groups and is regularly hired for general use. Council is looking at ways to improve how the space is used now and for future, while maintaining the heritage features of the building. Cronulla Spring Festival is held every year on the second weekend of September. It includes free entertainment, food, and many variety stalls. The nation's Australia Day celebrations and Arts Theatre Cronulla produces 4 plays per year since 1963. You'll be quite amazed by the upcoming last section within the beach line that truly has with an incredible view showing plenty of vast coastal landscapes. I'm absolutely had the experience showing you all this excellent spot. And so this is where we're going to be concluding at Cronulla today. I really hope everyone had a thrill watching this video and learning a thing or two. I for sure definitely found it very fantastic to actually get to re-walk here again. And you're seeing quite a lot of the houses and buildings really close to the ocean, let alone the beach behind me. It's something that I've seen here and there, but not to expect everything up so close within under a few seconds to the beach. So I think I also learned that even the pavilion, the toilet blocks, I think that was a big shock because you don't really see that being so close, but there was a lot of cool swimming baths that people could actually enjoy swimming in. So it was a really great experience overall to actually really show the vast of the depthness of this place and what it has to offer. Thank you everyone for watching. Please let me know what you thought of this video, and I can't wait to take you on the next adventure ahead. I'll see you guys all on the next video. Bye! Take a gander through Granda's socials as well, clicking that subscribe button on his YouTube channel. I also have merch on a website called Redbubble. You can check out by my username Granda94, where it sells all different things such as clothes, headwear, magnets, and alongside of other variety of cool stuff. Always appreciative of all support. Have fun looking through other content of mine and catch you on the next video. Bye everyone!